Like, how am I supposed to play Azumarill in this meta? Every single game currently, I have to play against Mimikyu, and it's one of the most frustrating things in the entire game. It doesn't even matter how good the Mimikyu is. If the Mimikyu player is terrible, it just needs one Unite move late game that point and clicks onto you, and you're gone.
One of the best, maybe the best Darkrai player I know, playing the new buffs, looking absolutely insane, getting 29 KOs, I believe, with like 160,000 damage.
There's been so many problems with Unite's releases. Spread out, inconsistent, expensive, unbalanced. Like, there's just so many issues that we've been dealing with after year after year after year. And when is enough going to be enough, bro? Like, honestly, I'm getting tired of these releases being as inconsistent as they are. Like, they've been so spread out from where we used to get them month to month. A couple of times you got them like every other week. Recently, we just haven't been getting releases like we used to, or just how we like enjoy the game. Like, we've been getting them probably like 3 months at a time, 4 months at a time. They'll tell us something releasing and coming soon, and the next thing you know, the release is getting pushed back. It's annoying. I'm not gonna lie. It's annoying. Even like with this new support Psyduck coming out, the last time we've had a support release was February of 2023. It's currently October 24. It's been almost 2 years since we've had a support come to the game. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for Psyduck, but like, when are they going to give us more consistent releases? Like, even in some of their other games, like Honor of Kings was my favorite one to reference. They make sure they give them a release every 2 to 3 weeks. Meanwhile, the releases that we're getting, they're just so stagnant. And they used to build up so much excitement, hype, events leading up to the releases coming out to where we could get coins, we could get tickets, so we could get items to upgrade them and all the other things. But now it just seems like they just care to just pump the money out and just go. Another reason people will stop playing is just how unbalanced it is. This game has just been so unbalanced with all the releases. Like, one of my favorite ones being the Zacian meta. The entire community went on strike. Like, we had one of the bigger community leaders, I think it was Cookie though, but it was just another one of those enough is enough moments, is that we didn't want to continue spending money on Unite, and we came together as a community and stopped spending money and said they nerfed Zacian. And Zacian was running around rampant for months. And let's not forget about talking about when it was running around with Comfy too. Like that, like Zacian Comfy level 1 jungle invade, like that thing was annoying. Then we also have the beginning of Thea Sky rules with the My Mew Glaceon meta. Everybody remembers getting one tap by Glaceon. Everybody remember Mew just destroying anybody that walked in its path. And then let's talk about Mr. Mime that literally 1v1 to anybody, and it didn't matter who it was. They took the 1v1 and they won it. They were ripping objectives by themselves. My Mew Glaceon, and then you can even throw in the Sylveon for the damage reduction. We're like ripping objectives in less than 5 seconds. It was pretty disgusting. Like, sticking to releases like Mewtwo Blissey meta. Like, how long were we running around on Mewtwo Blissey? Like, we already had went through the whole Zacian meta. But with like Mewtwo Blissey, they had us going around just angry, frustrated, mad, upset. I was pissed during Mewtwo Blissey meta, because all people would do would just spam it and just run it down on you. People wouldn't even be playing good macro. They wouldn't be playing good micro. Nothing. They're literally just playing the power creep mom, playing their mega gauge, and then exploiting the Blissey. It was the Blissey safeguard helping hand with the attack speed of Mewtwo, just dominating every game. And it took such a long time for them to finally balance them on, which I think it's balanced now. Still annoying, but Mewtwo is definitely a lot more balanced now than it was at release. But then let's not forget about Urshifu Comfy meta. Urshifu Comfy. I know you guys remember Water Bear just going to you on first gank, and then next thing you know, they're just damage farming on our T2s. Like, that shouldn't be happening in this game. That shouldn't be happening in the MOBA. You shouldn't be damage farming me on my T2 just because you have a Comfy. Damage farm me in the jungle. Damage farm me on my T1, damage farm me when I'm out of position. But inside of my T2, while I have a T1, honestly, it was ridiculous. And it just felt like Water Bear and Comfy just never died. And the problem with like all these metas that I referenced is like, they lasted for months at a time, and Unite didn't do anything to balance them. Developers put out letters and questionnaires and feedback for the community, but like, they never answered them back. It's like they didn't care. Like, for example, Sableye came out. We asked for a Sableye nerf, and they nerfed Full Heal and buffed Sableye. Like, in what world is that giving the community what they wanted, what they asked for? And I understand Pokemon Unite needs to make their money, and these new releases is how they make their money, but at least make the releases balanced. You don't have to make them overpowered. You don't have to make them underpowered to where they feel underwhelming, but at least make them balanced. Make them good enough to where when on release, it feels rewarding once you learn the character versus you get rewarded for just pressing your skills. Like now we have Darkrai meta out here too, Darkrai Wiggly meta, to where you're just sleeping everything and you just kill them and one tap them and they out-sustain you. The Darkrai's one-tapping tanks. And then on top of that, now you have an increase in gem prices for releases. Before, when Unite used to come out with new mods, you used to be able to buy them with coins. First day one. After a little while, because Unite's a free game, they had to make money. Of course. So they gem locked Pokemon for a week, which is fine. Like at first people were frustrated with it because, oh my gosh, why are they just gem locking mods? They're over here making the game pay to win, yada yada yada. And it's just like, it's just a company trying to make a money off a free game. I get it. Pokemon, to me, I get it. But for gems on Pokemon releases to go from 575 to where like releases like Ho are 890 gems, that's over a 200 gem difference. And they're already committing other bad practices like the loot boxes and increasing the battle pass price. They increased the Unite membership, but they're taking away benefits. I don't know. It's going in a mid direction, and I hope that they find a way to make things better. Let me know what you guys think. What's going to happen with Pokemon Unite? Let me know how you guys feel about the issues with releases. What issues do you guys personally have with releases? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.